What if I told you that you could buy your first rental property in 2025 with little to no money out of pocket? It sounds impossible, but the door to real estate investing isn't closed. Forget the myths about needing a huge deposit or perfect credit. This is a practical blueprint for today's world. The path is laid out before you. Are you ready to seize it and transform your financial future? Before we dive headfirst into the exciting strategies and secrets that will pave your way to becoming a property owner, I need you to do a few small things that make a huge difference. If you're ready to change your life and build lasting wealth, go ahead and smash that like button right now. Let's see if we can get this guide to 5 likes. It's a small goal, but every great journey starts with a single step. Sharing this with just one friend who also dreams of financial independence could genuinely change their life. And of course, I want to hear from you, so drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Most importantly, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Why? Because this is just the beginning. The information we're sharing today is part of a much bigger picture, and you won't want to miss the next crucial update we release. We are constantly breaking down complex financial topics into easy-to-understand, actionable advice that gets real results. Subscribing ensures you stay ahead of the curve, armed with the latest insights and strategies for success in 2025 and beyond. It's your front row seat to a financial education that could be worth a fortune. This guide is designed to be your trusted companion on this incredible adventure. We will walk you through every stage, from shifting your mindset and laying the essential groundwork to finding the perfect property without any of your own cash. We'll demystify the world of creative financing, showing you how to leverage other people's money and structure deals that seasoned investors would applaud. You'll learn the art of negotiation, how to spot a diamond in the rough, and the exact steps to take to get the keys in your hand. This isn't just theory, it's a practical, hands-on masterclass. So, get comfortable, grab a notepad, and prepare to absorb everything. We're about to embark on a journey that could redefine your entire financial future. To kick things off and get our minds working, I have a question for you. What is the single biggest myth you've heard about real estate investing that you think is holding people back? It could be anything from you need a 20% down payment to being a landlord is a 24/7 nightmare. Share your answer in the comments section below. I'm genuinely curious to read your perspectives and will be responding to as many as I can. Let's get down to brass tacks. Before you dream about rent checks, you need a solid foundation. Rental property investing is simple. Buy a property, rent it out, and aim for positive cash flow. Your goal is to cover all expenses and have money left over each month. This is the foundation of wealth building in real estate. Master these basics, and you'll be ready to evaluate deals with confidence. Let's clear up the myth of no money down. You can't just walk into a bank and get a property for free. There are always costs. But no money down means none of that money has to come from your pocket. It's about creative financing, leveraging other people's money, and structuring deals. The most successful investors aren't the richest, they're the most creative problem solvers. To succeed in real estate investing today, you need a mindset that blends optimism with realism. The market has changed. Old advice won't cut it. Focus on hyper-local research, know your numbers, and fall in love with the data, not the property. You'll face setbacks and rejections, but every analysis is a step closer to the right deal. Stay disciplined, persistent, and believe the right opportunity is out there. If your bank account is low, don't worry, this is where creative financing shines. The simplest way to fund a deal is to partner with someone who has cash. You bring the hustle and find the deal. They bring the money. Structure your partnership with a clear, legal agreement, or consider private money lending. Borrow from someone in your network, agree on terms, and get your deal done. That's the power of partnerships and private money. What if the person most motivated to help you buy their property is the seller themselves? Seller financing lets you pay the owner directly, skipping the bank and creating win-win deals, especially for sellers wanting steady income. Lease options, or rent-to-own, let you control a property now with little upfront cash and the option to buy later. Both strategies can help you build wealth, generate cash flow, and get your foot on the property ladder, often with no bank required. While true, no-money-down deals often require creative flair, there are government-backed schemes and clever living arrangements that get you incredibly close with minimal cash outlay. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal is the use of low-down payment loans,
We did it!
such as the
It's
FHA
finally
loan in
ours.
the United
I can't
States
believe
or
it.
similar
Let's go see the
government-supported
big window.
mortgage products available in the UK. These programs are specifically designed to help first-time buyers get into the property market. They often feature significantly lower down payment requirements, sometimes as little as 3.5% or 5%, and more lenient credit score criteria compared to conventional loans from major banks. Now, you might be thinking, but these loans are for personal residences, not rental properties, and you are absolutely right. This is where the genius strategy of house hacking comes into play. House hacking is the art of buying a small multi-unit property like a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, living in one of the units yourself and renting out the others. Because you are occupying one of the units as your primary residence, you qualify for those fantastic low-down payment owner-occupant loans. The result? You acquire an entire income-producing asset for a fraction of the typical investment property down payment. The beauty of house hacking is that the rent from your tenants can significantly offset, or in many cases completely cover, your entire monthly mortgage payment. Imagine living for free while your tenants pay off your property and build your equity. This strategy turbocharges your savings rate, allowing you to rapidly build up the capital needed for your next purely investment property. It's an immersive, real-world education in being a landlord, teaching you how to screen tenants, handle maintenance requests, and manage a property firsthand, all with the safety net of living on site. It is, without a doubt, one of the single best ways to start your real estate journey. This approach effectively turns your personal living expenses into a wealth-building machine. After living in the property for the required period, typically 1 year, you're free to move out and rent the unit you were living in, turning the entire property into a cash-flowing rental. You can then repeat the process, acquiring another property using another low-down payment loan. This house hacking ladder is a proven, systematic method for building a substantial property portfolio, starting with very little cash. It combines the best of low-cost financing with the practical power of rental income to create an unstoppable financial engine. Finding the right property is a science, not a lottery. Focus on a handful of postcodes or specific neighborhoods. Become an expert in those areas. Look for strong economic fundamentals, diverse employment, and signs of growth like new developments. Great amenities, schools, transport, parks, shops. Attract quality tenants. Walk the area, talk to locals, and observe. This boots-on-the-ground research is invaluable. The best rental markets are often stable, safe, and affordable neighborhoods with reliable tenants. Once you've zeroed in on your target neighborhoods, it's time to put on your detective hat and start finding actual properties. The most obvious place to start is the multiple listing service, which you can access through popular online portals like Rightmove or Zillow. These websites are fantastic for getting a baseline understanding of what's for sale and at what price. You should set up alerts for any new properties that match your criteria, number of bedrooms, property type, price range in your chosen areas. This allows you to monitor the market in real time and see how quickly properties are selling, giving you a sense of the market's temperature and rhythm. However, the best deals are very rarely found sitting pretty on the open market. These on-market deals are exposed to everyone, which often leads to bidding wars and drives prices up. The real secret to finding incredible investments is to hunt for off-market deals, properties that are for sale but not publicly advertised. This is where your networking and hustle truly pay off. Start by building relationships with local estate agents. Let them know you are a serious pre-approved buyer ready to act fast on any properties that need a quick sale, perhaps before they even hit the market. A good agent will value a reliable buyer who can close a deal without fuss. Beyond agents, you need to think like a problem solver. Who might be motivated to sell a property quickly and quietly? Consider landlords who are tired of managing their rentals, people who have inherited a property they don't want, or homeowners facing foreclosure. You can reach these potential sellers directly through targeted marketing, such as sending personalized letters or even knocking on doors of properties that look vacant or neglected. This direct-to-seller approach cuts out the competition and allows you to negotiate directly with a motivated individual, creating the perfect environment to structure a creative financing deal that works for both of you. Don't underestimate the power of your personal network either. Let everyone you know, friends, family, colleagues, your hairdresser, know that you are actively looking to buy an investment property. You never know who might have a grandparent looking to downsize or a cousin moving abroad who needs to sell their house. These personal connections can lead to some of the most lucrative and straightforward deals you'll ever find. By combining the broad reach of online tools with the targeted precision of off-market hunting, you create a powerful deal-finding funnel that consistently brings you opportunities that others will never even see. You've found a promising property. Now it's time for cold, hard analysis. Use a deal analysis spreadsheet to calculate realistic rent, verify with local agents, and account for every expense: taxes, insurance, vacancies, repairs, and management fees. Only after subtracting all costs do you see your true net cash flow. If the numbers work, craft your offer based on your analysis, not the asking price. Consider creative solutions, seller financing or lease options if they benefit both sides. Submit your offer in writing, ready to justify your numbers. Negotiation is a professional conversation, not a battle. Be willing to walk away if the deal doesn't fit your criteria. Discipline in analysis and negotiation protects your capital and sets you apart as a true investor. Remember, saying no to a bad deal is as important as saying yes to a good one. With your offer accepted, it's time to assemble your A-team. First, hire a specialist property solicitor, your legal shield for paperwork, title checks, and contract review. Build a relationship with them early to show you're a serious buyer. Next, a mortgage broker who understands investment properties can secure the best financing, even if you're using creative strategies. Finally, a thorough property inspector is essential. Their report gives you leverage for renegotiation or repairs. Each professional protects your interests and smooths the process. Don't cut corners. Your team is your safety net. With the right experts, you turn a daunting process into a managed, professional transaction. Due diligence is your last chance to investigate every aspect of the property and deal. Attend the inspection, focus on major systems, and use the report to renegotiate or walk away if needed. Your solicitor checks for title issues, liens, and confirms legal use as a rental. Review all HOA or leasehold rules and fees. Verify every financial number, rent rolls, taxes, insurance, and utility costs. Demand documentation, not promises. This is your moment to confirm the deal is as good as it looks on paper. If anything doesn't add up, be ready to renegotiate or exit. Rigorous due diligence means no nasty surprises after you get the keys. With due diligence complete and financing secured, you're ready for closing. Your solicitor coordinates all documents and funds, preparing a final closing statement. Review it carefully. Do a final walkthrough to confirm the property's condition and any agreed repairs. On closing day, sign the paperwork, loan agreements, deed, disclosures. Once funds transfer, you're the legal owner. Collect the keys, proof of your achievement, celebrate. You've turned your investment dream into reality. The journey has just begun, but you've cleared one of the biggest hurdles. Keys in hand, your next job is to get the property rent-ready fast. Walk through with a checklist, addressing repairs and safety change locks, test alarms, secure windows and doors. Handle essential maintenance and legal requirements first. Fresh paint and deep cleaning make a huge impact for minimal cost. A well-presented property attracts better tenants and protects your investment. Start marketing early, take quality photos, write a compelling listing, and post on rental sites. Build a pipeline of interested tenants while finishing preparations. Every day vacant costs you money, so move efficiently. A professional, rent-ready property sets the stage for a successful tenancy. Your property is just bricks and mortar. It's your tenants who turn it into a performing investment. Finding and keeping great tenants is the most important skill for any landlord. A great tenant pays on time, communicates well, and cares for your property. Screen applicants carefully, use a solid lease, and be a responsive landlord. Happy tenants stay longer, saving you time and money. Build strong relationships and your investment will thrive. Congratulations, your first property is tenanted and cash flow is rolling in, but for ambitious investors, this is just the beginning. Now it's time to scale your portfolio. Use the equity and experience you've gained to acquire more properties. Leverage the bar-or method. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, to create a snowball effect of wealth. With each smart investment, you're building a legacy of wealth for yourself and your family. Your journey to wealth starts with a single step. Go up. You don't need to be rich to begin. Creativity, knowledge, and action are your real currencies. We've covered how to find deals, analyze numbers, and build your team. Now you have the roadmap from broke to landlord. The only thing left is to act. So, what's your biggest fear about your first rental property, and how will you overcome it? Leave your answer in the comments below.